Did you know there's a shape that could be filled with a finite amount of paint, but could never be fully painted on the outside? Sounds impossible, but mathematically, it's real. It's a shape with a finite volume and infinite surface area, and it completely breaks our intuition about infinity. At first, it seems contradictory. If something has infinite surface area, shouldn't it also have infinite volume? After all, surface area is just the outside of a solid. In the 1600s, Evangelista Torricelli, a mathematician who happened to be a student of Galileo, discovered a shape where this actually happens. Torricelli was studying the curve 1 over x. Now, imagine starting at x equals 1 and rotating this curve around the x-axis. What you get is a long, trumpet-shaped solid that stretches out forever, getting thinner and thinner as it goes. This shape is known as Torricelli's trumpet, or Gabriel's horn, and even though it extends infinitely far, something very strange happens. To understand it, imagine slicing the solid into infinitely thin discs. Each of these discs is a cylinder, and the volume of a cylinder is pi times the radius squared times the thickness. In our case, each disc has a radius given by the height of the curve at that point. That is the function value, or 1 over x. The thickness of each cylinder is a very small change in x. As x increases, those radii shrink rapidly. Even though there are infinitely many slices, each new slice adds less and less volume. The solid goes on infinitely, but the amount of volume it gains slows down. We can add up the volumes of all these little slices using calculus. And when we do that, something very interesting happens. The integral converges, or reaches a limit. Instead of blowing up to infinity, the total volume settles down to a finite value. And here's the math. Even if you aren't sure what all these symbols mean, watch as the calculation does its work and see how the total volume becomes a finite number. See? The volume simplifies to pi. That's it. This is an infinite shape, with the same volume as a modestly sized cylinder. So now, you might think, if the volume is finite, then surely the surface area must be finite as well. That feels very reasonable, but this is where intuition completely fails. To find the surface area, we don't add disks anymore. Instead, we imagine wrapping tiny little bands around the surface of the shape. Each band comes from a tiny segment of the curve, and the thickness of that segment depends on how steep the curve is. This is where something very subtle changes. The length of a tiny piece of the curve isn't just based on how far x moves. Now, it also depends on how fast y is changing. Mathematically, this tiny length, called ds, combines horizontal change and vertical change, and once you wrap ds around the x-axis, you get one of these little bands. Now, this slant, ds, can be defined in terms of a little change in x. Notice how the ds is now in terms of dx. That's the thickness. The radius is still the function value, or 1 over x. And if we put all this into the formula, we get the total surface area of one of these little bands. If we find the sum of all these bands, starting from 1 all the way to infinity, we'll find the total surface area. Here, after we simplified it a little bit, we run across a rather difficult integral to solve. However, we can solve this using some big brain logic. We know that this integral is greater than another integral that we know diverges, or grows infinitely. Since this integral is greater, we know that it must also diverge, or go towards infinity. That's the same logic Torricelli used. So, the volume is finite, while the surface area is infinite. The key difference is that the volume depends on the square of the radius, while the surface area depends on the length of the curve. The radius shrinks fast enough to keep the volume finite, but the curve itself is still infinitely long. This leads to something called the painter's paradox. If Torricelli's trumpet existed physically, theoretically, you could pour a finite amount of paint into it and fill it completely, but you would never have enough paint to coat the outside. You could fill it, but never finish painting it. Torricelli's trumpet shows us something profound. Infinity isn't one single idea. It behaves differently depending on what you're measuring, and sometimes it's not math that's broken, it's our intuition. In the next video, we're going to look at another intuition-breaking quality of infinity, so stay tuned and subscribe.